Now that it's the middle of September and a little cooler weather has arrived, for those of us who love fall, this really is a wonderful, wonderful time of year. And this coming Sunday, we're going to be looking at the book of Jonah. We're going to leave Matthew that we've been in for several weeks. And for a week, we're going to go over to the story of Jonah and that wonderful story about, God and the whale vomiting Jonah onto the shores of Nineveh and just kind of his mission, purpose in life and explore the dynamics around Jonah. So we'll be looking forward to that discussion on Sunday. It's hard to believe the weather that we've been seeing here in the United States. We continue to pray for our friends on the West Coast that are dealing with all of the fires and the damages that are happening out there. It's just such a shame, the drought that's been there, and then of course now the fires that are going throughout the whole West Coast. And so we continue to pray for them. We're praying for our friends on the panhandle of Florida as they've been hit hard by the Hurricane Sally. And as she comes up this way to Georgia, we're anticipating a good bit of rain. I do hope we don't have the flooding that could be a possibility. Hopefully we'll be able to avoid that, but we do realize that the hurricane will be here and we hope the damage will be minimal. With this being September, we're almost to the last quarter of the year. So I hope as we're ending this third quarter, if you haven't yet given financially to the church, I hope that you will be generous and really help us out. As all nonprofits, we too are having an income shortfall and the challenges and the stress that comes when the revenue is not what it's been. And so we hope that you'll be generous and really kind of catch up during these last 2 weeks of September before the end of the third quarter and just help us out. And please be generous. We appreciate anything and everything that you can give. Don't forget, voter registration. We're coming up on the deadline for voter registration, which is the 1st of October here in Georgia. You may be living elsewhere and you need to discover your own voter registration deadline, but I hope that if you've not registered to vote, that you will make sure that you register to vote here before the end of September, 1st of October, and make sure that you're ready to vote for the election this November. Also remember that early voting, in-person early voting begins on October 12th. You can go ahead and submit your application for mail-in voting at this point, but in-person voting will begin October 12th, and so I hope that you're making your plans now as to when and how you plan on voting. I would encourage you to vote early, just in case on Election Day there's difficulties happening at the polling places, and just make sure your vote counts. Hope that you'll join us on Sunday. If you can be in person, if you live in the Lake area and can be in person, we'd love to have you come join us at 9 o'clock in person. We're being very safe, social distancing, the chairs are spread apart, people are wearing masks, and so we'd love to have you come in person. If not, please join us here on our YouTube channel or on Facebook. Hope you can be a part of our service this Sunday.